Welcome back. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little El Amigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habria? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds. Precisely the kind of deceptions the Ashians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamities, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, milady. Yeah, run off, little one. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Lentils and chestnuts. While you were attending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habria's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Habria's trail once more. Araxia can furnish you with details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Machias. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. What is that? Oh. Ooh. So in a couple levels I get executes a jump to a location 15 levels behind you. Cannot be executed while bound. Ah. That's pretty cool. There's so many abilities. Holy heck. Woo. Woo. Wow. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to a friendly one, a digging one named Medrod had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with digging one Medrod. Valgord float in the North Shroud. Okay. Ooh, it's a warrior. Leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman.
Haha.
Vidra is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm. Slash soothe. Now. You're right, it's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true. That hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was heading back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow. A winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell that she died a gruesome death. In the instance, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, I'll help you in whatever way I can. Aye, anything to ensure we don't have to suffer Medra's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Just be nice and people will help you go fight crazy evil in the world. Hello, my dear lady. Adine. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. When the local fauna, only the skeleton known as the Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. That is not a problem. Don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me. Yes! This place is crazy. These things. Perfect. Already seen to the Ziz, good work. Nothing. Truth be told, if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like anyway. I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man with his winged eyeball. Ooh, 2 quests. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh?
Haha, haha, haha.
Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, the Rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating. I reckon I'm going to give you a fire sand stick. Blow off a piece of the crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you have torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a gander. Some key items are used in areas rather than single targets. First click on the item, icon displaying the duty list. Upon selecting the item, glowing radius will appear on the ground that you can move freely with a mouse and into desired position before executing. Seeing eye to winged eye. There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen a winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it is coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when the shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with the giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs when I ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Wait, where are we going? Back where we came. Got it. Oh, now they want to all attack me. What did I ever do to you guys? I've done nothing. Oh god, are they gonna come and attack me? No, okay, we're good.
Denied.
Whoops! That I meant to do.
Job's done.
There we go. Wrong button. Miss me, please don't kiss me. Woo! Eat my shorts. All right. Oh, look like there's something below me there. You know what I wish Warcraft would add to their MMO? I wish they would add combat music. I was doing a World of Warcraft Classic playthrough like a while ago. And I downloaded Weak Auras and added combat music. Didn't really work that well, but something I like that Final Fantasy does really well. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor, aye? But it has a name. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they are definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both our time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. A monstrous bane might appeared and you slew it. That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder. Is it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a stick of light combined with blind panic? Webble up, webble up! Did it, chat. Oh, this looks cool. Just from this picture alone. There'd be no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this story business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt it was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken such distinct a creature for a Banemite. But you and I were malms apart. Look, we both have seen it at precisely the same time. What's more, our adventure friend here had a run-in with a Banemite at the very spot you claim to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? Must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Apple tart. Oh, he's serious, but listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Gods, of course, there must be more than one of the buggers. It's so obvious, but then that means since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Oh, crap. We gotta leave the rest to the expert. That's me. For civilians, after all, good luck, adventurers. A pleasure knowing you. Well, I burned to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown. Unless you've forgotten, it was a rocky area to the west that had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Bum ba da bum ba ba bum ba ba. This is not the way to go, I'm sure of it. There's no way I'm going to be able to survive that, is there? Close one. I remember back in 2014, like the summer of 2014. This was before I moved to the city I live in now, which is the city I was born and grew up in. The guy that I was living with, or sorry, my friend, not the guy I was living with, my friend, we were at his girlfriend's house, and I like had him on his PS4 trying this game out, and I couldn't for the life of me get him to play it. Like, constantly. And just to find out, because he's been watching Asmongold stuff like a couple of years ago, he started playing it and didn't even tell me. Sag, bro. Sag. Greetings, adventurer. There is aught I may assist you with. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight, poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated and beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... this button engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim, a family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps. Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving murders. I guarantee you these guys have everything, or these murders have everything to do with the masked man. Like, directly, he, like, summoned them or something. I would have you hold on to the lily button you'll need to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. I might make a suggestion. You may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mion. Mayhaps someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. It would be my pleasure. It would be me pleasure. Good day to you, Machias. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. You'd be right. Isn't this a lovely button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality. I would say, where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You'll have to find it. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette, over by the Aetherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Oh! This is cool. This is awesome, actually. Okay. Huh. Okay, cool. Need help tracking down the owner of the button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then, show me what you have. I didn't know that's what that was. That's pretty cool. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of these worn by the families of old. Though I cannot claim to know its sigil, however I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme. Alas, I do not know who make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gradania who does, it would be Singuld over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis.